The Chrissy Swan Show on Nova.
Well, you know, I'm not even ready for the show, Jack, because I was gas bagging with the gorgeous Henri from Specsavers.
Yes, I did. We did see our good mates from Speckies.
And then the time just ran away.
I get it. It's
We
okay.
just sashayed in here like it's no big deal and we're live on the radio.
Hey, Swanee, I want to correct something I said yesterday or that we said about Taylor Swift's eras tour because it came to an end. You know how we threw out a number like 1.39 billion or something?
Yeah.
It's actually 2 billion.
Oh, it was close. 1.93 it was.
Oh, 1.93.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please tell me that somebody didn't email and say, when will you get the numbers right?
No, but I would love it if they did. Hey, speaking of that, Chrissy's correspondence, the last one for the year is this Friday.
Yeah, make it good. Do a retrospective. All the things you really disliked and maybe one thing that you liked. We want it all.
At the Chrissy Swan Show on Instagram. Hey, after 3 o'clock, Chrissy's favourite things returns. It's essentially, Swanee, where you give away some of your favourite stuff from Priceline.
It's so exciting and it really means Christmas is here when I'm throwing out my favourite things.
Sure does.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
It's Tuesday.
To-do list Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. This is where we compare our to-do lists. You really do use your phone for everything, don't you?
Always.
Me too.
Like, I'm annoying that I will just ask Siri to add things to my reminders. Like, I do it out loud if I'm around people. Whatever comes to mind, I just add it.
You know, I saw you do that for the first time and I thought it was so cool that when you weren't looking and I was by myself in the car,
You tried it?
I went, hey Siri, add a reminder to Monday.
That's not how you do it.
And she did it.
Oh.
Yeah. She says, I've added for Monday.
Oh, but you can do it all in one go, so you can say the reminder. Hey Siri, add reminder for 9 a.m. tomorrow. Text Chrissy Swan. Okay, I've added it. I was hoping she'd speak out loud.
Yeah,
She
no,
didn't.
normally she does in the car to me.
I know, same terrible start to this segment.
She's my only friend.
Alrighty, Swanee, kick us off.
Okay. Okay, first up, this is important because you know I'm going on a holiday, kicking off on Sunday to somewhere I've never been before.
Yeah.
With the kids, and I've delivered an ultimatum.
To them?
And on my to-do list it just says, tell kids I'm not packing anymore. So those rules have changed now. Every holiday we've ever been on for the last 16 years, I've done packing for everybody. Not anymore. I've said I am way too busy to pack for all of you people. You're packing for yourself, and what you don't bring, you don't have. Soz about it.
Good on you, Swanee, because I think as well, I was packing for trips by the age of 10.
Wow.
So, like, you've been good. You've been a good mom packing for that long.
I know, I just didn't realise. You know, with parenting, you don't realise you're doing it too long until you go,
hang on.
I'm doing, yeah, exactly. Next thing on the to-do list, secateurs, topsoil. Yep, I've entered my gardening era.
Okay.
And I've been hacking at trees and bushes with just like kitchen scissors.
Oh,
Not
no,
good.
that doesn't cut it.
No, I've got to quite literally doesn't cut it. I've got to go and get some secateurs. Plus, I've noticed there's bits in the garden that doesn't have topsoil, but apparently it's very expensive, so maybe not. And this one, this was on yesterday's to-do list,
What's this?
but I know you'll love it so much that I'm putting it on today. Approach nail bar.
Wait, have you not had your toenail fixed yet?
No, I haven't had time. And also, I've got great shame, so I don't want to show anyone.
Yeah.
So yesterday was on my to-do list and I did it. I went to my local nail bar
Yeah.
and I said, have a look at my foot. And I took my sock off and I showed him. I said, can you do anything with it? And he said, yes.
And did he fix it?
Tomorrow.
Oh, he couldn't do it yesterday.
No. Oh, no. He needs like a
4 hours.
full-on Leonardo da Vinci art kit to put it back together.
Oh, I'm glad you're getting it sorted, though, in time for your trip. That's good.
It's
My first one's quite boring. Change health insurance. The only reason I use private health insurance is for my dental checkups every 6 months. And I've noticed the last couple of years I haven't been getting it for free. Like, I haven't been getting the 2 free ones.
Why not?
I don't know. This provider no longer provides a free dental checkup. I'm like, hang on. Why is this amount coming out of my account every week then? I want free dental checkups.
But you know that if you paid for 2 dental checkups, it's a lot less than private health insurance.
I know, but then, like, what if I need to go to hospital or something? I still want to be able to, you know.
How much does it cost?
I think it's like $160 a month for private health. Around that. Anyway, that's a boring one. That's not very Jack Charles of me.
No, it's not.
My next one is send Janie birthday list. I'm doing, like, you know, a little B-Day drinks on Saturday.
Yes, you are.
And then we're going to go out after. So I need to send Janie the list of people coming out after to the club to ensure everyone gets
I'll
in.
make sure that my name's on there.
Obs. I'm not an idiot. You're top of the list.
Where are we going?
Electric, baby.
Oh, yeah. I'd love that.
Yeah, I know
I'd love that.
you would.
Is it full of people right up in my face?
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then the final one is go into Venroy to pick out an outfit for Saturday. Actually, can I show you what I want to wear?
Sure.
And you tell me honestly.
Yeah.
Because it's a bit much.
Okay.
If it's a Y or an N for me.
All right. You know you can do no wrong. Oh, I love it.
It's a little bit like...
It's an absolute Y. You are going to look cute as a button. My God, that model's got big feet.
Oh, I reckon something else would be big too.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
You're about to hear a very, as my daughter would say, wholesome story. This is as wholesome as it gets on this show, I reckon, Jack.
I know. And it's obviously going to be delivered by you.
Oh, well, obviously.
No, I can be wholesome.
Yeah, you can.
I can.
Can you?
Yeah. I took my parents out for like a beautiful dinner on a Saturday night the other night. Saturday night, you know, is prime real estate for me.
I know it is. It's a really big deal. I hope they realise.
Yeah, they loved it.
Was it a special
Yeah.
occasion? This is Dad's birthday.
Dad turned 61, yeah.
And he paid for everything.
No, I got it.
We're influencing now for Dad's dinner so that it doesn't cost anything.
No, we paid for there was still money exchanged for the drinks. Anyway, let's get to this wholesome story.
So, there was a viral sensation in America called the Mormon Wives something, the Mormon Pop. I wrote it down.
Oh,
The dirty soda.
From Mormon
The dirty soda
Wives.
from the Mormon Wives, right? Which is essentially a melted spider. So it's soda pop, you
Yeah.
know, soft drink. Add in some different syrups if you want, and then half and half, which anyone who has been to America and had half and half knows it is God's tears.
Right.
Half and half is a mix between full cream milk and cream.
Oh.
So when you put it into, but it comes in one.
Yes,
you know,
yeah.
when
never
you,
knew that.
When you put it into coffee, it's just, silky divine.
Why don't we have it here?
Because we're stupid. And can I tell you the best thing about the Disney cruise that I went on? I
Yeah.
went to get a coffee, and guess what was in the dispenser?
Half and half.
Half and half. I basically got underneath it and just turned it on into my mouth. But that's the drink. So it's sort of like a spider, but not without, but
Yes.
no ice cream.
Yeah.
Anyway, this girl wanted to try it, and she was also trying her hand at being a bit of a viral sensation herself. So she was filming, ordering the soft drink. By the way, this girl calls Diet Coke her holy grail, specifically from McDonald's. Anyway, she met a woman at the drive-through that was destined to be her best friend.
Hi, it's a large Diet Coke. Will you a Diet Coke?
Yeah.
Are you vlogging?
Yeah. Have you seen this thing where they put this in Diet Coke?
Isn't that gonna curdle though? Are you doing like that Mormon thing?
Yes.
You know what's delicious?
Wait, I'm
though?
obsessed.
Coke Zero and root beer.
Oh, mixed together? Dead. I'm obsessed with her.
So they sound like they know each other very well, but they've just literally seen each other the first time at a drive-through window.
An immediate connection, though.
I mean, having said that, I have an immediate connection with the girl that takes my order at McDonald's too. It is as close to love as I'm ever going to get.
Before we move on, I have just noticed as well that obviously in the States you can still get post-mixed Diet Coke. Jealous.
What do you mean? Can't you get post-mixed Diet Coke here?
No?
What do you mean?
We haven't been able to get
Zero,
it.
Ziz.
Yeah, it's Ziz.
But you can't be upset. You're a Ziz man
Well,
now, you told me.
I've had to be, haven't I? Because Mac has removed Diet Coke, so I've had to transfer to Ziz.
So what are you going to do?
I don't know, not show up to work tomorrow.
You could stay loyal like I have, regardless of Ziz at Macca's.
What happens when I'm going through the drive-through, though?
Well, then you're disloyal then. And also
Okay.
disloyal if you're on holiday in Bali because you can't get Diet Coke. You only get Ziz.
Okay, so she met this girl.
Anyway, met this girl. Their names, you notice I'm avoiding using their names because I find it confusing. No, this one's okay. Raquel, I understand. And then the girl at the drive-through at Macca's, her name is Markelia.
Oh, cool.
But then her surname is Skelly.
Markelia Skelly. That's a lot, isn't it?
Markelia Skelly.
Okay.
Sounds like a spell from Harry Potter.
It does, Hermione.
Markelia Skelly. Anyway, then the original girl who wanted the Diet Coke, Raquel, goes back. She posts that photograph, that video footage. First of all,
TikTok.
6 million people watch it. Then it climbs to 12 million. She decides to go back, clearly to make a little bit more, coin.
Yeah.
Anyway, you won't believe who's at the window again.
Oh my God! Have you seen the video?
Yeah.
No, it has 6 million views. We have to try the root beer Coke situation.
Oh, delicious.
I came yesterday. They were like, we can't give you her information because they think I'm a stalker. But I was like, no, we're besties. We found her, Markelia. Oh my God.
There's another break of them getting to know each other, but we've crapped on so much about all sorts of things. We run out of time.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Hey, we're talking about best friends and how if you've got one, if you're lucky enough to have one, not everybody has a best friend. You and I do, Jack.
Yes.
And it's each other. No, we each have separate best friends. And we are very fortunate and we know that. I always feel like you need to mention that because you sort of take it for granted when you've got one. It's very, very special.
Yeah, it's rare.
Yeah, these two women basically fell in best friend love at the McDonald's drive-through. One was in the window. God, I love that jingle.
Man, it makes me hungry.
Oh, it just makes me happy inside. One was saying, "Can I take your order, please?" And the other one was giving her order, and the rest is history. They are best friends. Went viral on TikTok if you don't hardly mind.
And now they're doing TikToks together, trying drinks. 132410, how did you meet your bestie? Was it in a unique place?
Hey, Linda.
Hello.
Where'd you meet your bestie?
It was over 30 years ago on a Year 7 camping trip. We were grouped together for the first time to go canoeing. Our first experience, and we were heard screaming, trying to keep our balance from the hills and the cabins, our friends, as we were trotting back all wet, soaking wet because we had fallen in the water, so we couldn't keep our balance, but it was so much fun, and we're friends over 30 years
Isn't that amazing?
later. Yeah.
And had you been at the same school or class or whatever beforehand, but had never really crossed paths?
No, we met in Year 7, and we reflect back to it even today and how amazing our journey's been. Now we're mums with 4 kids each amongst us.
Oh, wow.
So it's been a journey, and we love that memory because it was so much fun. First time we met and first time canoeing, and it was a lot of fun.
Do you have
Linda.
canoe tattoos now, Linda?
Oh, look, I still have, I still get nervous going into a canoe today. But,
I mean, how awful's canoeing? Just quietly.
You could never do it.
Linda, you've got a NutriBullet Flip from NutriBullet, the #1 personal blender brand in the world.
If I don't need to speak to Linda again, but if I could, I would say, why are you afraid of getting in a canoe? You're scared you'll meet another best friend. Hey, Finn.
Hello?
Finn. Hey, Finn.
Hey,
Where'd you meet your best friend?
I met my best friend I volunteer at Taronga Zoo and came on a shift. It was her and her old best friend was there. Got to talking to them. To be honest, in the beginning, I thought she was a little bit weird and I thought a little bit wacky. But then she texted me. I got her Instagram. She texted me later that day saying, "Hey, how'd you know if a guy likes you?" I gave her my number. We started talking. I met this guy that she liked. And yeah, we've been us three. So she's now my best friend, and this guy have been we've three been like a best friend trio since for almost 2 years.
It's giving thruple.
Oh, my God. It's giving It's giving, this is an old reference, Pretty in Pink. It's exactly the... Are you Ducky? Finn is Ducky. Aren't you Ducky? You're Ducky.
Finn, we're going to send you Finn has no idea what you're saying. We're going to send you a NutriBullet flip from NutriBullet. Let's finish with Kristen.
I want to talk to Finn so much and, really get to the bottom of it, don't you?
Yeah.
He really had me there. It was twists and turns and windy roads and is it a boy, is it a girl? What's going on?
I want to ask how the capybaras are at Taronga, but we don't have
Yes.
time. Kristen, 13 24 10, how did you meet your bestie?
Hi, guys. Love the show. Hey, I just want to say it's not my bestie, but back in 1987, Jack, I know that was a long time ago for you, I was sweet 16, 17, and I was also in the McDonald's drive-thru, and I met the love of my life back then through the drive-thru. He would come through and order a Big Mac, and I would, of course, ask, would you like fries with that? And it turned out I was his fries. And we kind of lived happily ever after until he went to God about 8 years, and it was beautiful.
Oh, that's a beautiful story,
Wow.
Kristen. Did you
God,
Yeah.
the drive-through.
did you always go and eat Big Macs together on your anniversary?
Well, yeah, there was always a Big Mac here in the
Well, that was a fair question.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
I've got a little dilemma for you. I think I might have just stolen somebody's food from the kitchen, which you know is a no-no. So we've got 2 big fridges here
Yes.
at Nova, and people put their lunches in there. 'Cause lots of people that work here and they want to bring their lunch from home. Fair enough. Well, I was digging around for what we had, and I had a leftover little set of baguette, which I toasted, and then there's free cheese. I just sort of cobbled together a weird tuna salad. It was
Something.
quite nice. It was quite nice. Anyway, on my travels in the fridge, I found 2 punnets of the mini Roma tomatoes. So not your small version.
I know that I've seen them. Yeah.
But they were all sort of, when they're just about to go and they're sort of puckered and wrinkly and soft.
Yep.
Anyway, I saw those. I'm describing my own bosom. Anyway, I saw them and I went, oh, no, they've obviously been forgotten by somebody. I'm going to throw them into a pan with some olive oil and salt and pepper and cook them down. And then maybe tomorrow you and I might have a pasta sauce or fry an egg and put it on there. Or the person who actually
Bought
owns
them.
the tomatoes, can use them. Anyway, someone said, are they your tomatoes? And I thought, technically, no, they're not.
But they are now.
But they were about to be nobodies. Is that stealing? They were about to go in the bin.
I think
I saved them.
I want to say, I thieve from the work fridges as well. So I don't
Well, it's
think
not
it's
as
stealing.
well. I didn't throw them out and I didn't eat them.
But you've cooked with them, haven't you? Did you just cook with them?
I just threw them in a pan with olive
Yeah.
oil and slow cooked
No.
them so that they're not wasted.
I think that's fine. I think in the work fridge, it's fair game. Also, like you said, they're about to pass away, those tomatoes.
That's it. Look after your tomatoes or your tomatoes will look after me, or
Hey.
whatever the saying is.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Get a free Shane Warne Legacy Heart Test with Sisu at Priceline. This self-service test can check your blood pressure, heart rate, diabetes risk, BMI and more. Plus, receive a free heart age estimate with results in as little as 4 minutes.
Tracking your health is easy at Priceline.
The Chrissy Swan Show. Chrissy's Quizzy.
Oh, yes, Liz. Hi, Liz.
Hey, Chrissy, how are you?
Oh, Elizabeth. Lizzie.
Oh, I have missed you from Big Brother days, my friend.
Isn't that you've missed me. I have not gone anywhere.
She's been around, Liz.
Liz, I have not stopped working to take a breath since the day that show wrapped.
I know, I love it.
I love you. And I was just talking to a friend of mine this morning going, it is astounding how many people straight away go, oh, I loved you on Big Brother. 21 years, Liz. I love it.
Me too.
Feels like yesterday.
If they asked you to go back in for 3 months and you got to just disconnect from everyone and switch off, would you do it?
Oh, no, I would hate that. Pack my bags. Where is Mike Goldman?
Legit.
My glasses are not great. There's something with my eyes.
Tom, have you written Sonderella?
Or is it Scoundrel?
Or is it Sondrel?
Or is it Sonder?
Oh.
Hello?
None of the above.
Can you do the
It's
splits?
Sontrell, how you going?
Sonderell. What a great name. Where's that from?
Oh, God. I'd probably be a millionaire by now if someone
I've got $1 per person that has asked me the same question.
God, how annoying for you. I still want to know.
Have you asked your parents? Had they had a few bevs?
I've lost both my parents, unfortunately, to cancer, but I know that Dad used to play tennis with his lady when he was younger, and she had a daughter named Sondrel, and Mum and Dad took 6 years to fall pregnant with me, so Dad mentioned it to Mum, and then they loved it, but yeah, our surname was Smith, so
a
very unusual.
So a very exotic first name.
Yeah.
And then Smith on the end. Well, good luck to both of you, Liz and Sondrel, the great Sondrel.
And Swanee, I'm going to put another $300 Minimax voucher inside the bum bag because we're coming up to Christmas and I'm feeling generous this week.
You're embarrassed about what just happened.
We're just going to not talk about that.
Question number 1. Oh, your names are your buzzers. Best of 5. First person to get 3 ounces correct wins the game and will walk away with the money can't buy Chrissy Swan Show bum bag and Jack's shame prize.
Question number 1.
In which Canadian city did Taylor Swift wrap up her errors? Yes, Liz.
Vancouver?
It is Vancouver.
She's on the scoreboard. Question number 2.
Nathan Cleary is an Australian professional rugby league footballer.
Liz?
Yes, Liz.
Rabbitohs?
Oh,
good guess.
That would be one of the other Penrith Panthers. Question number 3. Disney star Raven Simonet, that's still Raven, is celebrating her... Oh, I've just answered
That's
the
okay,
question.
keep going.
Is celebrating her 39th birthday today. Can you name the Disney show she starred in from 2003 to 2007?
Ladies, she just said it.
Girls, I literally just said it.
Sorry. I don't know why.
That's so Raven. That was the most obnoxious show I've ever watched.
She was a little bit annoying.
A little bit.
Like, a lot.
So much.
Question number 4. Currently, there is only 1 point to Liz on the scoreboard.
You know what it was? She was never as cute as Rudy Huxtable, and they still gave her a spin-off series. It was never going to work. Question number 4. In which season is daytime the longest?
Days of our Liz.
Yes, Liz.
Sondrel. Days of Our Lives.
Wait.
Sorry, wait. Okay, let's just backtrack. So the question is, in which season is daytime the longest? And you answered Days of Our Lives.
Sorry, I thought you said show.
All righty,
I want
ladies,
to give Liz a point for that. I love that answer.
let's see if Liz knows the answer, though. In which season is daytime the longest? Go, Liz.
Summer.
It is summer.
2 points to Liz. Question number 5.
How many top friends were you allowed to have on MySpace? Top friends.
Liz.
Yes, Liz.
5.
Sondrel, the great Sondrel.
Oh,
That's a Liberace character. The great Chandel.
I'm just not talking.
I think she said. No, I don't think that's right.
Question number 6. This is for the win, Liz.
I know it's exhausting, isn't it, Lizzie? According to an old wives' tale, what keeps the doctor away?
Sondrel. Liz.
Sondrel.
An apple?
Yes.
She's on the scoreboard. Question number 7. just Swanee just asked the question.
In which Australian city does the Moomba Festival take place?
Liz. Sondrel.
Liz.
Melbourne.
It is Melbourne.
Congratulations.
And of course we would know because you are talking to a former queen of Moomba.
Of course, the monarch.
The Moomba monarch.
Liz, you have won the bum bag and a $300 Minimax voucher.
Get off my float.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
And I'm mad for a Google search.
I mean, everyone is. Imagine having
What did we do without it?
Well, apparently you guys would have to go and get a book or an encyclopedia.
I know that is so shocking to you, but that is true.
How awful.
And the books, you realise, books don't get automatically updated like the internet.
No.
They were 15 years old and I was still using them as references for gross domestic products of countries and...
Yeah. Did you just walk around feeling like you didn't know anything?
Yeah, I did.
And why are you laughing at me, Tom?
I did. I did. And do you know why? Because I didn't know anything. And what's worse is there was no way of finding out. I had all the exact same quantity of questions about stuff,
Yeah.
but no way to get the answer.
Except read a book.
But the answers aren't in the book.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not going to go down to Hawthorne Library and look up on the microfish. That's a thing. That's what I say to my kids. You are so lucky.
Legit. How good is 2024?
Oh, my God. I'm so excited about the internet and Google.
I mean, full disclosure, this is our last week on air. We are still live with you, and the wheels are falling off today. I think if you heard that last quiz break, you'll understand why.
Like, one of the wheels is rolling down Clarendon Street. I can see it from here.
Anyway.
Let's talk about Google searches. And I was going to do mine, but we just don't have time.
Busy yapping.
Here are the top 3.
Yeah.
US election, Olympic medal tally, and Euros. If I meet somebody and they're their top 3 Google searches, I'm calling the police. I'm going to say, what are you doing within 100 metres of me?
Because
you know you're not allowed.
Because they're such boring topics.
You are so boring.
The US election, I get. The Olympic medal tally, Euros.
It gets better 4 and 5 and 6.
Okay.
I don't know what 6 is, but 4 is Liam Payne, 5 is Taylor Swift. Now we're getting into my Google searches.
And 6 is connections.
Connections? What is that?
What does that mean? 13, 24, 10, if you know what that means.
Then there's Copa America, T20 World Cup.
Okay, we've got to keep pushing on. Ticket Tech Marketplace.
Scammers. What sort of idiot looks up Ticket Tech Marketplace? Or frankly, anything with Marketplace in the back. I was looking for a table for my kids and I nearly got scammed. I would have been scammed if I was just a little bit less,
aware.
on guard.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll tell you that story tomorrow. You will love it.
Okay, great.
It's sleuthing. Then the wheelchair tennis Paralympics.
Okay, and then we also had the most Googled how-to questions.
What is this about?
And one of them number 5 has really stumped you and I.
We'll start with number 1, how to watch Olympics Australia. Turn on your bloody television, open your eyes.
Seriously.
Question number 5, how to mew.
Now, between you and I, we generally know most things.
Of course.
We can help each other out, but we had no idea what mewing was.
It's spelt M-E-W. And
Now-
I know that word, but I thought it was an alternative word for meowing, which of course I do most nights up and down my hallway.
That I can picture. It doesn't mean that, though. It is a technique in which the tongue is placed on the root of the mouth.
The roof.
The
Not
roof. Oh, wow. The roof of the mouth.
And it's supposed to make you look more jawry, snatched in the face.
13, 24, 10. Do you mew? Have you tried mewing? Has mewing helped redefine your jaw shape? We're going to take your calls after TLC.
How do you mew?
If we're not taken off air.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
We need to learn how to mew because it was the top one of the top most Googled how-to questions. Isn't this sweet? You're sweet kids, men. Number 7, how to talk to women. Don't worry about it. Quit while you're ahead. Anyway, number 5 was how to mew. And I thought that was just meowing like a kitten.
Yeah, but it wasn't, which you admitted that you go up and down your steps doing.
I do, I meow.
Which was quite alarming. And
but that's
also,
different from mewing.
Swanee, on the most Googled searches, the number 6 was connections. And you and I weren't sure what that was, but Ruby, I believe, knows.
Ruby!
Hello.
What is Connections?
Connections is like another one of the New York Times games, like Wordle, but better.
Does it still involve words?
Yeah, you get like 16 tiles with words, like random words, and they each fit into like one of 4 categories.
Which is harder, Connections or Wordle?
Oh, Connections, easily, because they get really abstract.
You'll hate it, will you?
Yeah.
You're a word nerd, though.
Wordle's
It's
enough
tough.
for me.
Ruby-
Plus, I get obsessed.
Oh, I know.
I dream of Wordle, you know.
Ruby, Priceline Pharmacy voucher for you. 13, 24, 10. We're asking, do you mew? And can you explain to us what it is?
Yes, Julian, you're an authority on it. How old are you?
Well, I'm 10, and everybody at school does it.
All right, what does it look like? Is it just for photos or is it like a facial exercise?
It's like sort of like a facial exercise. So, like, you tap your finger twice against your lips, and then you drag your finger down your jawline.
Sorry?
Like a shot. Okay, so you put your finger down your jawline.
Okay, on the outside.
It's supposed to make it sharper.
Oh, God, it feels really good.
Does feel
I reckon
nice.
we keep a lot of tension in our jaws.
We do. I can feel like a little muscle ball at the end of
Yeah,
mine.
so can I.
Hey, Julian, we're going to send you a family pass to Paddington in Peru, which is in cinemas January 1 for the school holes.
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Nah.
He wasn't thrilled?
No.
Okay. Vanessa, can you tell us what mewing is?
He's too old.
So my 12-year-old daughter does it all the time. She thinks it's cool, which is kind of like you outline your jawline, like you trace it from your ear down to your jaw. And they do it to each other as well at school. So if you have your head down, you can mew someone, so kind of like you can do it to them as well.
Where does it come from, the word mew?
Well, it's like one of those words that you know, they just is in at the moment, to be honest, and you kind of go, where did that come from? But it's really weird.
Is it almost, is it like a gentle massage thing? I went to a facial therapist once who basically just punched my face for 45 minutes to relieve the pressure. I came out looking like I had a facelift. It was amazing. But I think that she like, you know, she was the first to mew.
She mewed first.
Yes.
Mew, mew.
The Chrissy Swan Show. It's Chrissy's favourite things.
I tell you what, I got the shock of my life yesterday when I realised how close we were to Christmas, and I'm going to be rating my favourite things for me, I think, because I've done no shopping.
I know, but you've bought my gift, you've said, so I don't think stress.
I have indeed. Hello, Chloe.
Hello.
You're from the land of the fruit choc, am I right?
Yeah, Adelaide, yep.
Yum.
Love that.
Do you love a fruit choc?
What's that?
Oh, Chloe, he just said, what's that when I said, do you love a fruit choc? Please enlighten him.
It's like a bit of fruit. I don't even know what fruit, but it's covered in chocolate.
Apricot.
Oh, it's apricot.
Oh, my God.
And it's called a fruit choc. A fruit choc.
Fruit choc. I mean, it's fruit choc. It's like a little bit of apricot. And oh, my God, it's so delicious.
Nah, I'm all good, thanks. I've just Googled it. I don't need apricot with my chocolate.
Oh, no, it's yummy. Anyway, Chloe, we digress. You do not have a big stocking full of fruit chocs. No, no, no. You are here because you registered on the Nova Player app, you clever girl. And you have won my favourite thing for today. It is, in fact, an amazing prize pack. And in there we've got Kind Complexion Stick, the Shea Moisture Healthy Scalp Set, a Shea Moisture Curl Revival. It's a curl revival. Natio Blend Gift Pack, L'Oreal Men Vitamin C X-Pet Duo. That's for men, not pets. And number 7, Future Renew Franchise Collection. This is a massive prize.
Oh, my God. Thank you.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's go clicking for the last time today.
Chrissy's clickbait.
We were supposed to talk about it on the weekend, but we didn't. And we were supposed to talk about it yesterday, we didn't. Let's finally talk about Sabrina Carpenter and her duet with Chappell Roan. I saw the headlines and I was excited because I love these two girls.
Yes.
And you saw what song they were singing, didn't you? It was a Christmas special.
It was a Wham song.
It is Last Christmas, the best Christmas song of all time. Listen.
I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away.
Hate it.
This year,
Hate it.
to save me
Really?
Yep. It sounds like, and you probably don't. Do you know what a record player is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Friends have them.
So you know when you have the speed on the wrong speed for the size of the album?
And it sounds terrible.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like it's on the wrong speed. And if you were looking at it, it would be warping.
Yeah, okay.
I don't like it. I like them both. I love the song. No.
Have you watched the special yet on Netflix?
I haven't. I've seen something. I've seen little snippets of the two of them. It looks weird.
Yeah, I watched it last night. It's called A Nonsense Christmas, which is a play on her song Nonsense.
Yeah.
Which is that song she changes the outros for.
Yes.
It was It felt to me like they've tried to rip off an SNL episode.
So whose idea was it? Is it her record company trying to make her a bigger star?
I'd say Netflix came to her with a lot of money.
What do you think that she needs to just chill?
I really like Subcap, so I
do
enjoyed
too.
it, but it was quite sexually charged, I felt, for a Netflix special.
And I feel like it's unusual that she's doing that when her ex is all in the headlines. I don't know.
I know, but I reckon they would have recorded this like 3 months ago.
Yeah, no doubt.
And
no doubt.
the reason you do need to watch it, there was 2 big ticks for you. Shania Twain is in it and does a duet with Sab.
She looks unrecognisable.
Like 26 years old. Has she been reborn?
I would love to talk to her. Do you know her backstory, like her life?
Not well enough, no.
Oh, my God. You know that her parents died in a car accident when she was like 13 and she raised her entire younger family as their parent. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Extraordinary. There is a documentary.
Okay.
You should watch it.
I will.
And what was the other thing?
The other one is, remember Megan Stolter from Hacks, that hilarious comedian?
I love Megan Stolter.
She is the star of it. I love her. She's in it. So you've got to watch it just to see her.
Have you seen it, Tom? Oh, my God, I just saw you freeze.
Yeah, you've got to watch it.
Hi, gay.
Hi, gay.
Hey, speaking of sad people, herb growers have a bumper season of herbs, but no one to buy them because they're too expensive.
Well, why don't they lower prices if they've got so many?
Well, that would be a great thing to do. But I'm just checking in with you. How are you going with your little, caprese and your I'm trying to think of another salady herby thing. What about your dill fronds on your salmon bagel?
I love dill and I love basil. Oh.
And what about all the oregano that you're throwing into your pasta? Basil.
Yeah, I've got lots of it.
Well, then you'll have more because you've got so much money to spend on things that you can't afford.
This is sad for the farmers if they're not getting.
Well, it doesn't really make sense, does it? Herb growers report a bumper season. They've got so much, but then demand stagnates in the cost of living crisis. Newsflash. 2 for $5. All right, 2 for $5. I'll give you 2 for $5.
Done. Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel are up
let's
next.
just put each other out of our misery. We've lost our minds. You do realise we've still got 3 more days live on air.
I know, I do know that. And slide into our DMs at the Chrissy Swan Show if you have any feedback for us today.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.